You know what? My concern, because I can't remember who I was talking to yesterday. I'm concerned, like this Tij Iginla is going to be, where's he trend? Is he going to be a 6 or a 7? Like, is he getting that high?
I haven't seen the top 10 yet cracked, but the playoffs he's having will get factored into the next round of ratings, and it will not surprise me to see on top 10 lists. He tied a Rockets record for goals in a series, and he's 17.
The Rockets have had some success.
Yes.
I was sitting I did the game in Florida on Tuesday night, so there was a bunch of scouts there, and I was just kind of BSing in between periods. And his name came up, and one of them, I can't remember who he scouted for. He's like, oh, he's going to be a top 10 player. So I kept thinking, okay, where are the Flames going to pick? Where's Ottawa going to pick? Like, I'm like, this is a kid that's going to be really valuable, and he's got the genes, and he's got the upbringing and the class behind him of the family. Would it be great if the Flames got him? But I don't know where the Flames are going to pick. Would it be great?
Well, does the family have any say in it?
Probably not at this point.
No, they don't have any say in it, but there would be, if Iggy wants to influence, it's none of our fucking business, but if Iggy wants to, if he's there and the Flames are considering it, you think Conroy's not going to go, are you cool with this?
I think you want to know about the character of the kid. Is this stage too big? Can
you don't need anything to know about the character of the kid. I can tell you the character of the kid. Yeah. Look at the dad. That's the character of the child.
Look at the dad and the mom. Like the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I've met Tij obviously a lot of since he was a kid, and we went on a cruise a couple years ago together. Like, he's a good kid. The thing is the mom and the dad are salt of the earth, so they didn't all of a sudden produce a child
hooligan kid.
Yeah. Exactly. This kid is, the character and everything that comes with the player, that would be something I would invest in before the talent of the player. Like that. Like, when you check off boxes, when you're doing your scouting reports and stuff, you look at, okay, can the player do this? Can the player do that? And then you start to go, okay, what's his family life like? Those are the intangibles. Like, you look at players now, Rhett, you and I have teammates now that their sons are playing in the NHL. Mm-hmm. Like, I played with, Jeff Sanderson's a good friend of mine. James Sanderson. You played with Sandy.
Yep.
Mark Gregg. I played junior with Mark Gregg, Ridley, his son. Like, they're all kind of cut from the same. I know Walt from St. Louis. Keith Kachuk. Like,
it's actually.
What's that?
It's actually amazing, because I think you're going to say the same thing, and I'm sorry for interrupting you. How you talk to scouts and GMs, and they refer to it the pedigree.
Well, it is. You know what it is? These kids are ingrained to play pro even before they get there, because they understand the pro life. They've been around it their whole life. So it doesn't take them a while to settle in, or they're not overwhelmed by the league. They've grown up in it. So it's like, okay, I'm here. I got to, and they also have the fiber of, what their dad did. Like, dad worked hard, the preparation, the commitment. So I talk to scouts and managers all the time. It's like, if it's a choice between a kid whose dad didn't play and a guy whose dad did play, we'll go with the guy who played every time.
Yeah, tiebreaker.
What if the guy streaked the airport in Long Island and did the top shelf event? Is that the kind of character?
Good in the rim, Noodles.
If that's the bloodline that potentially you're dipping into.
So what you're saying is, if Rhett, if your son is right on the cusp,
that's right. Yeah.
They go, yes, we know the character of the dad.
Warner. Why does that name ring a bell? His dad played in
When you start to dig into that, it's like, I've seen that guy's dad do this. Like,
how's our legal team? Are we ready for this?
I saw him in a hot dog stand once. Wasn't good.
Yeah, he's coming in for a 1:30 meeting with the scouts. Can't just cancel that meeting.
So Noodles, the real interesting thing is, like, we understand the kid's very, very good at hockey and there's high character. The challenge is, what if he's 8 on your board and number 7's there? But that's really what we're talking about.
I think it's even more than that. And I think my philosophy would take the best player.
Yeah.
They need center and D.
Yeah, he's a winger.
Yeah,
he hasn't played a game in center.
They need center and D bad.
No, I get that, but I still think you take the best player.
Yep.
You have to.
If you think he might be the best player, you take him. Like, that's of
course.
If you believe if say you're taking 8th and you think that he's going to go 6 or 7, like I'd be looking long and hard if you believe that that's the player that you want to trade up. Like I really would, based on, and I don't know what type of pressure. Now I've got to think this out. Is this something that the Iginla family would want?
Yes.
Pressure of playing where dad is gone.
I don't,
like
I don't think he would worry about it, but maybe a random thought, because you brought up Mr. Edwards' name and he knows how to run a business. Would Mr. Edwards squash this because now they're not selling any jerseys? Everybody's got an Iginla jersey. Like, this is killing us.
Well, it actually might double down, because what they might do is when they spin out to the 3rd and 4th jersey that nobody has, you can do the T. Iginla.
Oh wow!
Right? Because you make sure, and T's just going to be a different number than dad, because dad's number's in the rafters, right? That's so, right. I think I've always had this vision. I don't know if we were talking about it over beers in the 4 days that we spent together, probably, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
I feel that there was I don't know, mistakes are the wrong word, but there was an opportunity here not that long ago when Tij got traded out of Seattle, Calgary the Hitmen could have traded for him. They could have drafted Joe, the other brother, who ends up in Edmonton. Okay. Jade, the daughter, is unbelievable hockey player.
Yeah.
Like
national women's team.
Like the 3 of them are all multi-talented, like just amazing athletes. In my mind, I'm being crazy about this, but you might have been able to have the 2 boys and the dad in the organization. And if Jade wanted to play a game in junior hockey, like you could have had 3 boys. It's 2 girls.
Women's team in 5 years anyway, the way that's growing. That's not crazy either.
My point is you could have had the whole Iginla clan under one roof.
Still can.
Well, I understand that, but there's opportunity there. And again, I haven't watched him live, but you talk to scouts, you talk to people like this kid's going to be a special player, and he's a special person, just like his family. He's got to be on the minds of Calgary and a lot of people that are choosing higher than Calgary too.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out more of our content right here on the Flames Nation YouTube page. We had a bunch of great long-form interviews. You can check out some videos we've done as well outside of the studio. And of course, if you want more writing or merchandise stuff, flamesnation.ca or nationgear.ca. Appreciate you watching.